Normal behavior. Behavior's normal. We're strictly informal, keeping it cordial. What's going on, my people, man? Today, we are going to get into a segment about the dark side of sex parties. You dirty, dirty damn dogs. Yeah, you know who you are. Look into my eye, people. You know who you are. Yeah? So, yeah, man, let's not talk too much, you little damn filthy scoundrels, you. Yeah, secret sex parties of the mega rich motherfucker. Yeah, but what I will say, yeah, is to like, comment, subscribe, please, my people. Man, go show some love to this channel and to the main channel, Abnormal Behavior 100, and also go follow the TikTok, Insta, and Kit, please, my people. Man, love and blessings. Let's get straight into it.
The hotel industry is a wild experience that helps you understand how disconnected the wildly wealthy are. I've seen the darker side of humanity: suicides, murders, spousal abuse, human trafficking. That shit stays with you for a long time.
I am not fucking surprised. I am not surprised. All of them words he just used was traumatic words, people. Yeah? Yeah, traumatic words. What? Man's talking about spousal abusal. Broski, if that means what I think it means, that is mental because I have never heard it in my life. Yeah? And I hope most of you have never heard it in your life, because if you have, you lot are into some madness. You dirty, dirty damn dogs, you.
One weekend, a large group of around 60-ish people, they wanted to purchase out the entire hotel so they could just turn it into a giant orgy. But the cost about property was upwards of $250,000 for 2 nights at a time. That says you've got money to spend. They left a nightmare room. Blood, feces, semen stains.
That's mental. Yeah, all of them bodily fluids that man just said was disgusting. But you know what was even more disgusting? Spending 250 fucking grand every 2 fucking nights just to bust a fucking nut. You must be fucking crazy. Yeah, just to bust a nut. I'd rather use Pamela and her 5 friends, yeah, to spend 250 grand a night. Yeah, I'll tell you that for free. Let's go. Yeah.
One of my bellboys came up and was like, "I've got a black."
Why for that? Why for that? How's a man got a bellboy? Why for that?
Like, I'm curious. He turned it on, and I remember we looked down and saw the stains. We looked at the side, on the wall. At one point in the bathroom, we looked up and saw them all on the ceiling. And like,
that is disgusting. That is disgusting. No cappuccino.
How do you do this? This is not human. Were you on the ceiling?
Man said, how do you do this? Oh my days, ain't even started. Crazy words.
I worked as an operations manager for around 10 plus years. I've worked in hotels where the average daily rate is anywhere from like $99 and then all the way up to boutique properties where the average cost is around $1,400 per night. In general, the higher up the price value, the more common it is to be treated like you're less than human.
But then obviously that must be something that he's evidently into, because once you know about these type of practices, yeah, and then you are willing to be involved in these type of practices, but then you're not stepping into these type of practices at a higher level, then you are going to be starting at the bottom level where this man was evidently okay with, which is mental.
The people who are coming to visit you, famous pop stars, Russian oligarchs, they have a private plane that they get in a private vehicle with all tinted blackout windows.
I said Russian oligarchs. Man said Russian liberties. Anyone that's Russian that watches my thing, I'm not gonna allow him to stigmatize you, all of you lot. Do you know what I mean? Because he went mental. He could have just said oligarchs or whatever, whatever. And the man chose to say Russian. You know what I mean? Mind games.
Sometimes they have security squads. They'll snap their fingers at them. Very large sense of entitlement, where if they approach the desk, they are the only thing that exists to you in that moment. And that's what they came to expect from that level of entering a luxury hotel. Most people who visit boutique hotels are not coming for business.
Well, obviously, they're there for pleasure. What are you talking about? Why are you going to go to one of these places for business? What are you talking about? What is this man talking about? Is this man alright? Of course he's for pleasure, you silly man.
there for pleasure. There was a group of fabulously wealthy individuals. You can definitely get a sense of how much wealth they actually have when they're talking about things like buying a fleet of Boeings in the lobby casually.
Listen, my people. Listen, my people. What I will say is, yeah, do not be fooled by words. Yeah, you can evidently tell how this man is talking. Yeah, he was evidently sold. I mean, he was evidently signed, sold, and delivered when he heard about people talk about Boeings and jetpacks. Broski, I know certain men that have gone to clubs out of town and told girls that they play for Manchester City reserves team, and the Gallagher believed them. Yeah, listen, don't be fooled by words. Yeah, serious.
They would buy out this entire property. They were spending as much as a luxury wedding. And it's basically a giant swingers orgy. You'd have people having sex in the pool, people laying on our wine bars naked, a couple having sex on the balcony.
Aye, what? My friend wants to know where these sort of places go down. So leave a comment in the section, yeah, where these places go down. My friend wants to know.
So you're looking up at it, quite an angle, and every single room would have a different theme and a safe word posted outside of the door. The one that stands out to me was there's a mermaid theme.
That's crazy, you know. Man said every room has a different theme, and then outside the room door is safe words. That is crazy. You know what I mean? Hakuna Matata. That's the safe word.
Room. It was actually kind of impressive, the details they went, so it was very like under the sea vibe. There was the Wild West room. There was the straight up.
Man said the Wild Wild West room where you shoot quick. You get it? Like the dad is fucking me up. But the Wild Wild West room where you shoot quick. Pew! You know what I mean? 21 seconds and tip, tip, tip. You know what I'm saying? 21 seconds, tip, tip, tip. That's boss.
BSM room. One couple weeks.
Man said BDS room. That's mental.
Had the top two while they were naked. They would purposely wait to start having sex until housekeeping wanted to clean the room. They wanted somebody to watch.
Yeah, it's bait. It is bait. Bad people love that shit, innit? Boy, it is what it is, man. Me, I'm an exhibitionist, so it is what it is. Goddamn 45.
The day after they had all departed, I got a call from housekeeping saying that one of the showers is busted, and I go take a look at it, and they had hacksawed off the actual shower piece, the shower head, and attached a 4-foot-long
Man said they chopped off the shower headpiece and turned it into an anal probe. That is mind games. That is mental. What type of drugs are being taken at this party where man is bracking off a shower head and shoving it up the gallon's Ross Clark orifices? Yeah? The gallon's orifices are getting teared up. Yeah? Man said, look, multiple settings on the other end. Multiple settings. Man got that 3,000 zoop, 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 zoop. You know what I'm saying? Man could just set it down to the semi-automatic, where it's just like pop, 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 pop. Or man could just set it to the one pop, 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 pop. You know what I'm saying? Man games, okay?
On the other end. And that was as disgusting as you can imagine. After all of the drama and mental scarring that we put up with for this orgy buyout group, probably between about 30 staff, I want to say we made $20 in tips.
Man said, orgy group. Oh, I can't remember what he just said. They just threw me off. That is mad. And man made $20 in tips. My nigga, I am busting a nut somewhere, somehow. I am not working in these mad places, yeah, just to get $20 in tips. I'm getting this Ross Clark third leg sucked off. Trust me when I say that now, people. What a bomber clots.
I found myself on more than one occasion getting stuck in awkward situations. Husbands, their lovers,
what?
And the actual wife. The worst case
I don't care, man. This brother loved it, man. He's a dickhead. He's chatting shit, man. He loved it, man.
Scenario was husband and wife shared credit cards naturally, and she started seeing the hotel show up on the books, and she stormed in and like slammed bank statements down. It's like, I know my husband's here. You guys are lying to me. We have to just say, you know, I'm so sorry. We don't have anyone here by this name. And meanwhile, we can literally hear them having sex upstairs.
Oh, shut up, man. Like you care. What are you talking about? He's going on like that was something for him to Like he's mentioning that like that was something to mention. Like broski, you didn't care. You was there to get paid. And like when you was caught in awkward situation, you was loving it because you was getting involved. Like let's be honest, you dirty, dirty damn dog.
Apparently, she didn't notice the sounds were familiar to her, which might be a sad statement on their marriage, actually.
100% is a sad state of affairs for the
The
marriage.
problem with working with the fabulously wealthy is that they often assume that the staff is there at their beck and call, regardless of what the request is.
Well, of course you are. Your staff. Yeah. When I'm a multi-millionaire, and there are staff working at an event, I expect them to get everything that I ask done, please. I want my motherfucking lemonade at 25 degrees. If it's anything more or less than 25 degrees, I'm gonna throw the drink in their face. No, I'm joking.
It was really common for the high rollers to approach attractive staff members and essentially just ask them, hey, if I pay you X amount of dollars, will you meet me in my room later tonight and knock my brains out?
That's a waste man thing, man. That's a waste man thing. See, I believe that as well. I can't lie, I believe that. That's a proper waste man thing. You know them man there like that couldn't get pussy before they had money. And now they got money, they're using money to try and get ton. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Do you see them type of man there? I can't stand it. If you're one of them type of man there, pattern up, man, and sort yourself out, man. If anything, I might even start an online course for men to move to women correctly. Do you know what I mean? Trust me.
Quote from someone, sadly. We had a very busty, gorgeous front desk woman at one hotel, and someone came down and offered her quite a bit of money in front of management. And at the moment, she naturally declined. I have security cameras in all the halls, and seeing that person sneak out around 2 a.m. was definitely a little suspicious. The most shocking example was an incident where the wedding was around 2 p.m.-ish that day.
I don't get how seeing someone leave their room that shouldn't be leaving a room at awkward times at night is something for him to be awkward about. Like, what are you talking about? Like, you're just talking for the sake of talking, like, you idiot.
Come nightfall, one of our event staff slept with the wife.
Straight! Big up the Bumper Clark night staff for sleeping with the wife. You get me? Because that's what they're expecting it to be done. They're expecting the staff to get down and jiggy. You get me? So if one of them wives, them rich ass women want to get that rascal third leg, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, she's going to give you that serious tips. Yeah?
And ended up getting caught. It turned into quite a big deal with screaming and shouting and all this stuff.
Okay. But that's why you maybe shouldn't fuck the wives really then, because it could just turn left. Yeah, no, I get it still.
In a bathroom, in a supply closet.
Imagine he hid in the bathroom like a waste man.
And then he just walked into the front office and...
Man hid in the bathroom like a waste man because he doesn't want to lose his job. Are you mad? If that was me in that position, I'm not hiding in no bathroom. I will let it be known. I will lift up the woman's skirt and tell everyone, yeah, I fucked her. She moved to me. I'm a poor old motherfucking waiter, and she moved to me and said she'll offer me $2,000 to let me put my motherfucking third leg in her mouth. You got what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I ain't had no closet or motherfucking looking all guilty and shit, looking in the motherfucking boss's eye saying when you get caught in the closet. Yeah, make it make sense, man.
I felt like nothing ever happened.
Trust me.
His mom happened to be in charge of events, so she made sure he didn't get terminated.
Jokes.
The demographics of the staffs who work at hotels are usually pretty evenly split. If you're an attractive white person who speaks English quite well, you're probably going to be reservations, front desk, something visual. If you're not of that ethnicity, just because they have an accent and that might not present well to your guests, your most likely bet is that you're going to get placed in housekeeping.
To be honest, that's just how it's been throughout history, mate. Yeah? If you are working for a certain type of colour demographic and you are not the same colour as that colour demographic that you work for, you have to always be prepared to be dealt with in a certain type of way that you could guess could be a potential scenario you are being thrown upon from your boss that isn't the same ethnic tone as you. Yeah, it's a known thing, bruv. Yeah, it's a known fact. Yeah, but the reality is how to stay away from them sort of things is to work for yourself. And how to work for yourself, yeah, and if you don't know how to work for yourself, is to go through this reaction channel, people, yeah, and I will show you 10 different ways how to start an online business with £0. Go and make it make sense, you little puto calades cabron.
If you're working at a decent property, you could probably get $10 to $15 an hour as a front desk host. If you're housekeeping, you're maybe getting 9 to 10. It was wildly unfair. We were actually advised to handle our housekeeping teams under the concept of divide and conquer, telling them, oh, well, so-and-so's team's much better than yours. You should really...
But that's a natural kind of work tactic to... That's kind of a natural work tactic to get different departments of your workforce to work harder. Do you know what I mean? But the words that he chose to use was very, very strong in my opinion. Divide and conquer. Because when I had, forget that. If I had numerous people working for me, yeah, if I had numerous people working for me, to get them to perform better than the other employee, I wouldn't employ the divide and conquer strategy. You know what I mean? I would devise a different strategy. Do you get what I'm saying? The divide and conquer thing is a bit too mad when it's your own workforce. Do you know what I mean?
We try to keep up with the Mexican team. It creates that toxic environment. This prevented the entire...
Exactly. This is why I wouldn't adopt that strategy, because I didn't even know the man was going to say that, and that's what the man just said. Like, it adopts a toxic environment, 100%.
Housekeeping team from uniting together and presenting concerns, and I saw that kind of model in multiple hotels.
I could imagine.
In retrospect, I can safely say that the hours they made me work, the wild situations you'd run into, it's a miracle that I never got in a really bad car accident commuting. It slowly burns you out in a way that you can't explain until you are out of it.
But that's the majority of things in life. The majority of things in life can be draining your body or burning you out, and you don't know it's draining your body or burning you out until you actually experience drain out or burnage. Do you know what I mean? And then you are looking from the outside in of your former self, living a certain type of lifestyle that led you to becoming drained or burnt out. Do you know what I mean? And what I will say, people, is if you do experience drainage due to a certain type of living or burnout due to a certain type of living, yeah, then once you are out of that situation, you need to take that moment to figure out, how can I still get what I want done without burning yourself out? Yeah? Trust me.
You just kind of know something's wrong and you're not happy. The biggest thing that the public doesn't understand about the hotel industry is that there are wild things happening behind closed doors every single day.
I can guarantee you right now, 7 out of 10 people that you ask this question, if you're walking down the road, will say exactly what he just said. That absolutely horrendous, abhorrent, ridiculous, disgusting, apparent things are happening behind closed doors with the rich and millionaires. Let's go.
Obviously, wealthy individuals are wild. Everything happens behind closed doors at hotels.
Now, my people, what I will say is, yeah, we all know what he was saying. The majority of it is blatantly true, but at the same time, some of it might have just been nonsense. But what I will say is, yeah, don't be like him. Yeah? Don't be like motherfucking John that used to work as a waiter in sex parties. Yeah? Do better, people. Yeah? And how you do better, yeah, is by going through my reaction channel and going to the Make Money Online playlist, and you will find 10, I don't even know how many videos I got up on it, but you can find numerous different ways on how to start your own business online with no money up front. Yeah, don't be like John working in sex parties and subjected to mad things. Make it make sense. Abnormal behavior 100 on everything, including your MUM's forehead and including your AUNTIEs, PUSSY. Normal behavior. Behavior is normal, but strictly informal, keeping it cordial. Okay.